Hi guys, Anita Buffem here, and welcome to another episode of Books with Buffem. Well, this next book was suggested by a fan, and I have to say I'm excited to read it. My second husband, Dr. Mr. Buffem, is a Jew, which is nothing wrong with it. He knows how I feel about it, just don't want it in my house. And this book is about kosher food. So I think that's so nice. Kids who don't, little Jewish kids who may not understand that they're not like normal people, this will help them, better accept and understand what they're supposed to eat. So this is called Baxter, the Pig Who Wanted to Be Kosher. All right. And it's by David Golden. No. It's illustrated by David Golden. And it's written by Laurel Schneider. Okay, well, see, this I don't appreciate. We turn open the first page, and already we're getting racist. Kosher pickles all over it. I mean, it's just typical. Typical. Jewish people are more than just the food they make, Okay. One fine day when Baxter was waiting for his bus, an old man sat down beside him and said, "Oh, I wish it were sundown right now." "Why's that?" asked Baxter. He was a curious sort of pig. "Because at sundown," said, this is kind of scary. An old man sitting down here waiting for the sun to go down. "Because at sundown," said the old man, "the candles gleam and glow and dance while our sweetest voices lift in song." "They do?" asked Baxter. He had never seen a candle dance. Oh, I'm sorry. He had never seen a candle dance. The candle's not dancing. It's a dance of the candles, I guess, sort of thing. I mean, I don't practice Jewishism. I'm just married to a Jewish man. I mean, we do Christmas and Hanukkah. Christmas and Hanukkah because that's I want to respect his beliefs, and also because I get more gifts. "Certainly," said the old man. "Tonight is the beginning of Shabbat, the day of rest. And so we make a special dinner. We light the candles, sing our thanks, and raise a glass surrounded by those we love best." I'm trying to read this like it rhymes, but I guess Jewish people don't rhyme. "Wow," said Baxter, "that does sound like fun. That sounds terrific." "It is terrific," said the old man as his bus pulled up. Then he was gone. All week long, Baxter thought about the old man's words. "The candles gleam and glow and dance while our sweetest voices lift in song." So the following Friday, Baxter hurried back to the bus stop, but the old man was nowhere to be seen. Instead, Baxter found a younger man wearing a long white apron. Okay, this may not turn out good for the pig. The only long white apron wearers I know are, butchers. So, all right. Let's see what happens. After a while, Baxter cleared his throat. "Ahem. I was wondering, sir, do you know anything about Shabbat dinner?" "I should hope so," replied the old man in the apron. Oh, no, this is the young man in the apron. "Oh, good," said Baxter. "Will you tell me how I can be part of it?" The man in the apron stared. "You, a pig, part of Shabbat? That's impossible." "Why?" asked Baxter. "You're not kosher," said the man in the apron. "Kosher?" asked Baxter. "What's kosher?" But just then the bus arrived. That night, Baxter happened to be at the grocery store when he noticed a jar on the very top shelf. "Kosher," read the big block letters across the jar of pickles. Why, Baxter loves pickles. That week, Baxter ate pickles. Pickles and pickles and pickles. Pickle sandwiches and pickle soup. Pickles for breakfast and pickles in bed. On Friday, he arrived at the bus stop smelling of vinegar and lugging his jar. But this time, there was a woman in a large hat sitting on the bench. When Baxter sat down beside her, she wrinkled her nose and scooched away from him. Well, he's a pig, of course, What's with the pickle juice, she asked. I found kosher, Baxter said proudly. Mazel tov, said the woman in the large hat. So what? So, he said, do you think I'm kosher yet? The woman in the large hat just laughed. Pickles can dress up a sandwich or brighten a day. They're good, but they aren't that good. Sadly, Baxter set down his jar. The next day, Baxter returned to the grocery store. Excuse me, sir, he said to the store manager. Do you have anything else kosher? The pickles were delicious, but I'm afraid they didn't do the trick. The manager pointed Baxter toward an enormous pile of fresh bread. Kosher chalaha. Kosher chalaha. Baxter had never tasted raisin chalaha before. 5 loaves later, and sick to his little round stomach, he moaned, I must be kosher by now. Maybe a little too kosher. Later that day, Baxter arrived at the bus stop and found the old man had returned. Shalom, said the old man. Hello, said Baxter. I'm glad you're here. I've learned so much, all about pickles and chalaha. What do you think? Am I kosher yet? The old man looked puzzled. You want to be kosher? Baxter nodded. Well, now I've heard it all, said the old man. But a pig is a pig is a pig. It's too bad you aren't a cow. Cows are kosher. All week long, Baxter practiced mooing. He acquired a handy set of horns. He cultivated a taste for clover. By Friday, he felt fairly certain he was nearly bovine-y. But this time, when he got to the bus stop, nobody was there. He waited and waited, but nobody came. He mooed once more for good measure. Finally, dejected, he took off his horns and let out a deep sigh. But just then he felt a tap on his shoulder. Looking up, Baxter found a woman with a big book standing above him. The woman said, Hello, I'm Robbie Rosen. Can I help you? Oh, I only wish you could, blurted Baxter, but I fear it's hopeless. A pig is a pig is a pig, and I'll never be kosher. Robbie gasped. Why on earth would you want to be kosher? I want to be kosher, explained Baxter, so that I can be part of Shabbat dinner. I gorged on pickles. I stuffed myself with chalaha. I mooed and grazed and wore these silly horns for days, but nothing's working. But, said the rabbi, why would you want to get eaten? Eaten? Me? Baxter looked up sharply. Who said anything about getting eaten? I want to see the candles gleam and glow and dance. I long to lift my sweetest voice in song. Isn't that what Shabbat dinner's all about? The rabbi burst into laughter. Yes, those things are important, it's true. But, my little pig friend, there has been a terrible misunderstanding. Although you're not kosher to eat, and never will be, everyone is welcome to Shabbat dinner. Then the rabbi opened her book and rifled through it. See, she said, look right here. It is a mitzvah. It's a mitzvah to welcome a stranger. It is a mitzvah to welcome a stranger. And you, my friend, are certainly strange. So I'd be most grateful to you to join me for Shabbat dinner tonight. Baxter beamed. Oh, thank you, he said. Thank you very, very much. And so at last, Baxter the pig watched the candles gleam and glow and dance. And so he raised his sweetest voice in song, and he had a marvelous time. Though it must be admitted he made a rather mess of his kugel. Mess of his kugel. That's it. So I hope that helps. Anyone who is... Thank you for joining me here on Books with Buffem. Make sure to subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. And don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. If you've got a book you'd like me to read, you can put it in the comments below. Or find me on the Facebooks, facebook.com/Anita Buffem. And send me your suggestion there. Thanks so much, guys.